Hi y'all, I'm Brenda with Blessings and Bread. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making Cocoa Puff cookies. This is a very simple recipe with only 5 ingredients, and it's a no-bake recipe, so we don't even have to heat up the kitchen. So we're going to be using a cup and a fourth of sugar, 3/4 cup of honey, 3/4 cup of Karo syrup, 18 ounces of peanut butter, or two cups plus 2 tablespoons, and 8 cups of Cocoa Puffs. This is so simple. I've already prepared my wax paper and sprayed it lightly with some cooking spray, so I'm ready to get these cookies made right away. I'm going to begin by adding my Karo syrup and my honey into a large heavy pan. I measured my Karo syrup and my honey in the same container. I just put in 3/4 cup of Karo syrup and then poured in honey until it came to 1.5 cups. This is 1 1/4 cups of sugar, and I put that in there. And now I'm going to stir that together, turn on my heat, and we're going to bring this to a rolling boil, no, I take that back. We're just going to bring it to a boil. And we're only going to boil it until the sugar is mostly dissolved. I have overcooked these one time. I think I got a phone call in the middle of making them, but you cannot cook these for a long time or they will be too hard to eat. This is a great recipe. I don't really know where I got this recipe from. If you're watching this video and you are the one who gave me this recipe, put that in the comments. Or I would like to know if anybody else has ever heard of this recipe. Also in the comments. But I'm going to stir this the entire time it's heating, and I'm on kind of a medium heat, maybe just a little, about halfway between medium, and I am cooking on gas heat. So I'm just going to stir this. This recipe, I've made it for years, but I used to make this when I was teaching school. My students loved this so much, but they had to earn it. I made them, each class had a contest, and they had to get their homework done. Everyone in the class had to do homework, and when they did that, they got a mark or a star, and then when they had 10 stars, they could have a batch of Cocoa Puff cookies. And I'm telling you, the day one class would get Cocoa Puff cookies and the other class didn't it was a little bit sad, but it was very motivational. It would make those kids pressure their friends to get their homework done, especially if they would get close to 10 stars and they were just one away. They were really on their friends about, get your homework done. All right, this may take a few minutes, and we're going to come back when I have it to a boil. The next thing we're going to do is to add the peanut butter. So once it's boiling, we'll come back and add the peanut butter. This is coming to a pretty good boil now, and I think most of the sugar is dissolved. There's still some in there. We're going to give it a little bit longer, but again, I think you're safer to undercook it than overcook it. The recipe does say just to have it mostly dissolved. All right, I think I'm going to call that ready, and kind of looking on the spoon, see if there's any sugar on there, maybe a little bit, but it doesn't have to all be dissolved. And so now I'm going to turn off the heat, and I'm going to add the peanut butter. If you're working on an electric oven, be sure to move your pan off the elements. We are going to then just melt this peanut butter in the bowl. Peanut butter will just, so we're going to stir till the peanut butter is completely mixed together or melted into the liquid, hot liquid. And it will happen quickly because that was very hot. All right, so all the peanut butter is melted. So now I'm going to add 8 cups of Cocoa Puff cookies. And then we're just going to stir and mix. You want to make sure all of that, all of the liquid and the peanut butter and honey and sugar mixture gets completely mixed in with the Cocoa Puffs so that every Cocoa Puff is covered in that delicious peanut butter taffy. All right. So now all we have to do is to drop these onto some wax paper that I've already prepared and sprayed with some baking spray. I'm going to use my cookie scoop to drop these. I think it helps, and it's also going to help because I'm going to just put a little bit of spray in there because while these are warm, they're pretty sticky. They will harden up though and be delicious. And I do have to continue throughout this process that taffy, peanut butter taffy goodness tends to want to kind of separate it back out. So throughout this process, I will stop and I will stir it every once in a while just to make sure that every Cocoa Puff is covered with peanut butter taffy goodness. And that is how easy it is to make Cocoa Puff cookies. Let's see, I got my water running there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's made over 60 cookies, or around 6. So that's 5 dozen cookies. So it makes a ton and it'll be perfect. It was my night to make cookies for the youth again, and this is what they're gonna get, and this is one of their favorites. And you can't go wrong with this recipe. The only tricky part is about the temperature at which, or the length of time that you boil that sugar and honey and Karo syrup together. And you just want to do it until almost all of the sugar is dissolved. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'd like to ask you to stay tuned. I'm hoping, maybe it'll be attached, I'm hoping to see if I can get some of the kids or some of the workers at my church tonight to do a taste test for me. So maybe we'll come back and do that. But if so, keep watching for a little bit in case after I sign off that there are actually some taste tests. I thank you for coming into my kitchen with me today. I'm having a great time. Be sure and like my videos, give it the thumbs up, that helps so much. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to become a subscriber and follow me along on this journey. And I hope I will see you the next time I'm in my kitchen, on my porch, or in my garden. This is my friend Presley. We're here at our Wednesday night youth group, and Presley's gonna taste test my Cocoa Puff cookies. Have you ever had one before?
No.
She's never had a Cocoa Puff cookie before. All right, go girl.
That's pretty good. I like it.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good. All right. You can have the rest of the cookie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, this is my friend Kevin, and he's had a few Cocoa Puff cookies before because I almost never make a batch that Kevin doesn't get to take home a few. So here's Kevin. He's here at church tonight on Wednesday night. And Kevin, go ahead, taste the cookie. So what do you think, Kevin?
It's good.
Do you like Cocoa Puff cookies?
I sure do.
All right.
Kevin, do you want more than one?
Do you want more than one? No, they're too sweet, aren't they? Oh, he's not telling the truth. Kevin
But-
wants to take home all the leftovers.
No, I don't.
Yes, he does. Most all the time. All right, now I have a mother-daughter team here who's going to sample the Cocoa Puff cookies and give you their honest reaction. All right, girls, go.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
That's very good.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. All right.
Delicious.
Is it sticking to your braces?
A little bit, but it's fine.
Yep.
Very good.
It's worth it.
You want us
Can I
to
have
rate
it back?
it?
No,
You want us to
I
rate
get the rest of it back. You don't get to keep it. Is
But
that fair?
It's so yummy.
It's so yummy. You can have the rest of the
Thank
cookie.
you.
You're welcome.
Delicious.
Thank you.